Was I a good German student in high school? No, I was not. I was not well behaved, and I did not learn German very well. I wanted to give up on German and did give up on German for a long time. Comprehensible input immersion is the principle and practice of spending a lot of time in a language, both with active and passive learning activities. Always in context. Comprehensible input can come in a lot of different forms. Reading a book that you're familiar with in your native language and then reading it in the target language is an example of comprehensive input. Watching a show on Netflix that has audio in your target language as well as subtitles in both the target language and your native language is an example of comprehensive input. I use a method that is primarily based on dividing your time between active learning activities, passive learning activities, and time accountability. Now, after practicing comprehensive immersion input, I am a much better German student. Mein Urgroßvater kam vor fast 100 Jahren aus Deutschland und diese Geschichte ist immer noch sehr wichtig und interessant für uns. Zum Beispiel, jedes Jahr meine Familie feiert unser deutsches Erbe mit einem besonderen Abendessen. If you spend enough time actively engaging with your language, you will learn it. That is how people learn languages. Verdammt, das ist eine sehr gute Karotte.
So the basic process of block printing starts with an idea. You have to get an idea that you really want to be able to carve and send out into the universe. Once you have the idea, then you draw it, usually several thumbprint sketches. Once you have your drawing, you transfer that drawing somehow to a linoleum block. And then you carve it out, you ink it up, then I put the paper on the block, and then I use the Baron to really push the paper into the block so that the ink will adhere to the paper. I think that I have done this for probably about 20 years. When I was a young mom, I liked the idea of sending Christmas cards. It started out with what is the easiest image I can carve and make it look good. As time went on and I realized I loved making art once a year on these cards. I took inspiration from places I would visit on travels. In southern France, there was a church door that inspired one of the cards. In Spain, they have crowns everywhere, including the manhole covers. And so one year I did a crown. I've had people say, that takes a lot of time. Why do you keep doing that every year? And part of it is that I love the feel of the carving tool in my hand. I love the smell of the ink. I also love the idea that I'm giving a personal gift to the people who are on my Christmas list. And I curate my Christmas list, my Christmas card list pretty carefully. And I'm thinking about those people as I'm making these prints.